Let's see. All right, you should know about Rommel.
Who?
Oh, let's tell everybody what's studied in the test, and we'll have you guys do your source studies.
Want me to do that? No?
No, we'll do the test first,
Okay.
and then we'll do that.
Okay.
All right, but flag me
I
down right
have
after the
3
test.
sets, but I really want me to do all 3 sets or not.
Yeah, we can.
Subject matter psychology.
All right, Rommel. Know about Erwin Rommel. And then you got to know about Truman. Harry S. Truman. These are matching, by the way. So we have 15 matching questions. Lend-Lease Act. Lend-Lease. And then I've got a couple German words for you. If any of you were absent and missed the films we saw, I would probably watch the films if I were you, because we have some test questions from the films. That's one German word on your matching, and then here's the other one.
Isn't that the night where they came and got
Now that's an N. Kristallnacht. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. Kristallnacht and Lebensraum. There might be a T in there, but I don't know. So I don't have a T on it. Lebensraum. Okay. And then Jesse Owens. The Final Solution. Great Britain. Mm-hmm. Soviet Union. G-string. Really? No, it's actually a legitimate question. My advice to you on that, without giving it away too much, is make sure you read your primary documents about Rasmus and Sledge. Basically my way of trying to get you to read your primary documents about
Could you repeat those 2 again?
Rasmus, R-A-S-M-U-S, and the other guy's name is Sledge. And Sledge actually wrote a book that's kind of a classic on the war in the Pacific. Something like With the Old Breed at Pellicue or something, I can't remember. But anyway, all right, so G-string. So now you'll read your primary documents because you're all dying to know why you have a G-string on your test. Aircraft carriers. And of course, our favorite general, Patton. Hopefully you're here for the Patton lecture. A USO Center. Just be happy I haven't read a bio on that guy yet, otherwise I'd probably talk about him all day, right? USO Center. North Africa. And Sledgehammer. Okay. Now for your short answers. It's good that we went over it today because you have a couple short answer questions regarding the Potsdam Conference and this issue of elections in Poland. And so you need to know what's Russia or what's Stalin or the Soviet Union's position on Poland and what they did in Poland and what was our position.
Wait, what positions? The Soviet Union?
Soviet Union and the U.S. And then I have another short answer question from your readings from Rasmus and Sledge. And then I'm going to have you correct a couple statements. And one regards the Philippines and the other regards Berlin. So know about those. And then, this is kind of odd, but I want you to be able to put in chronological order some of the major events of World War II. So you can kind of put them in order. Does that make sense? And so those events are D-Day, Germany's invasion of the Soviet Union. Pearl Harbor. The Battle of Britain. And the atomic bomb being dropped on Hiroshima. All right? So you need to be able to put those 5 events in chronological order. And I have 15 extra credit questions. No, I'm sorry. That's page 15. Oops. No, she's 15 extra credit questions. My gosh. Yeah, no. 6 extra credit questions. But I never give you any tip on it. But that was page 15. Oops. All right. Now, I'll try to do things by chapter for you, but I'm not sure if I'll be completely successful thumbing through your test. Yes, ma'am.
What did you say about the Philippines that we needed to know?
Just know about it. You'll just have to correct a statement.
Oh, okay.
From chapter 26, a couple things I didn't even cover at all. I didn't even talk about these at all. But you need to know about the 5-Power Treaty. Way back in 1922. And the Kellogg-Briand Pact of 1928. And that's just, just like Kellogg's cereal. Kellogg-Briand Pact. So know what those are. Know about inflation in Germany. I think that's kind of a big deal. The Great Depression, how that kind of affected everybody in international affairs. Know about Japanese aggression in Asia before Pearl Harbor. Does that make sense? We talked about Manchuria, Shanghai, the rape of Nanjing, the Panay Incident. Know about why the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor? Let me think. On the other side of the world, know about Italy and Ethiopia. Know about the Neutrality Acts. Look, I'm not going to be, I want you to know what the Neutrality Acts, I'm not going to give you a question like, which Neutrality Act forbid Americans from selling arms to countries in a civil war? Neutrality Act 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm not going to do that to you. But kind of know the purpose of the Neutrality Acts. Does that make sense? Know about those things generally. Know about the Nye Commission. Nye Commission. NYE. And then what else was I going to mention? The Neutrality Acts. Know about Lend-Lease. Oh, this was from our film. Know about the Jewish refugees on a ship called the St. Louis. Jewish refugees on a ship called the St. Louis. Let me see, I mentioned Italy. Know about the Spanish Civil War? And then obviously know about German aggression. We've got the Rhineland, Austria. Know about Czechoslovakia, and then Poland. Right? And know that the invasion of Poland is when World War II starts, and know the date. You should know that date. You should know the date for Pearl Harbor and the date for D-Day. Oh, so that's just one chapter, right? As far as chapter 27, no social history. But what I mean by social history is kind of a lot of day-to-day life type things. We talked about, the high marriage rates, fairly high divorce rate, I suppose that's more of an after the war, the birth rate, women going to work in the factories, know about rationing, Know about the Office of Price Administration? They help out with inflation, Office of Price Administration. You know, a lot of that kind of domestic-y stuff. Does that make sense? What else? As far as major battles, Pearl Harbor, obviously. The battles of Midway and the Coral Sea. Guam in the Pacific. Iwo Jima in Okinawa. Even though there are a lot of battles all over the Pacific, right? I mentioned the Philippines already. In Europe, maybe not in specific battles, but you should know about North Africa and Italy. Again, don't worry, I'm not going to make you know about Anzio, versus another battle. But know about Italy, and then D-Day and the Bulge, the Battle of the Bulge. Those are your big battles. And then, obviously, I mentioned Patton, Eisenhower, MacArthur are your big three for the Army. Know about Truman as president. Know about Truman becoming president. Have a couple questions on Potsdam, besides your short answer ones. Let me see. Oh, know about the Japanese internment camps. And then know, who did we concentrate more of our effort against? The Germans, the Japanese, or the Italians? Let's see. Know at least a little bit about the Eastern Front, that stuff's going on, and, kind of from the video. There's one on families, Truman. Oh, I have a couple questions from our cartoons. I need to get Ethan's. That was a good one.
That one.
Yeah. That song was in my head for a whole weekend. Let's see. Know about the kamikazes. Oh, know about the Nuremberg trials, which you saw in the video. And then here's a couple more German words for you from our film. You should know about those guys. Einsatzgruppen. Einsatzgruppen. And, so I mentioned Kristallnacht, what's the other? Oh, this one. Know what this concept means. Untermensch. That was from our film, Civilians at War. Oh, and know about civil rights during World War II, race relations, that kind of thing. Know about the atomic bombs. I mentioned Potsdam. I mentioned the Russian front. Why did Germany attack the Soviet Union? I think that's it. So you want a whole week for that? All right. So we will do the test a week from today, on Tuesday. All right? And then get together with some of your class.